From the moment I was born, I tramped this earth looking for stories. I found none, so I made my own. As I walked, I dropped tiny pebbles from my pockets. Each pebble grew and became the hills which you now climb. When I turned back to look upon the beauty I had birthed, teardrops fell from my eyes and pooled into the deep lochs in which you now swim. I gifted this land to you. I tramped these roads before you. I lit the fire for you. Remember that. To tramp, to hike, to stroll, to meander, to amble, to ramble, to trudge, to plod, to stomp, to march, to stravage, to donder. Walking's what we do, what we've always done. When learned men called cynics were stoating about, preaching about the virtue of communal living, we knew it long afore. And when that apple-faced Rousseau stated, "My mind only works with my legs," I can only assume he never carried 200 pun of fish along the Heron Road. And when Nietzsche suggested, "We should not believe any idea that was not born in the open air," we smiled as we smile at the child when it realises pleasure in the taste of something sweet. Ye wanderers that were my sires, who read men's fortunes in their hand, who voyaged with your smithy fires from waste to waste across the land. Why did you leave for garth and town, your life by heath and river's brink? Why lay your gypsy freedom down and doom your child to pen and ink? These so-called great men have come to the knowledge, long embedded in our weary bones and blistered feet, that to wander is a sort of freedom. Not freedom from tyranny. People who walk have known more of tyranny than most. We felt its cold blade when that wisest of fools set about the genocide of travelling people, the most persecuted in our histories then and now. And it certainly wasn't freedom that drove cleared Highlanders and famished Irish along these roads, families in tow, looking for subsistence. No, freedom's no in the walking, though the pursuit of it is. The history of the oppressed is the history of feet pounding earth and road. Thousands marched to hear Hunt speak at Petersfield that day. Shake your chains to earth like dew, ye are many, they are few. The most dangerous woman in America, Mother Jones, hiked those bairns down to City Hall, waving their wee broken fingers and maimed bodies to the shame of us all. From Selma to Montgomery, walkers met the very worst of human nature, yet on they marched. Here, the many hunger marches of the 30s saw the unemployed traipse from Aberdeen to London, demanding, amongst other things, rent reductions and child benefit. Walking is how we change our present and improve our future. Roads are a record of those that have gone before, and our roads were full of wanderers. The fishwives of Dunbar who walked for miles hawking smokies to inland farms and estates. The bevy of Highland quines tramping for days and weeks chasing shearing work at the lowland hairsts. Cairds bringing their metalwork skills to village and glen. Travellers telling fortunes and cutting film. Irish workers howking tatties and laying slab. Workers and unemployed escaping work and lack of in equal measure, seeking hills and heather and history. Like the fire-sitters of our story, men and women in the pursuit of something better. Round the campfire, history is kept alive by the head and shared with the tongue. Him with the box knew that, which is why Hamish had the box in the first place. From the moment I was born, I tramped this earth looking for stories. I found none, so I made my own.